Hello, welcome back to another video of Danger Close Fishing in Diesel. Today I'm going to show you how to tie a trout rig, or like a stock trout rig. But first, if you want to stay elite all year, like I do, catch fish all year, whether you're fishing from frankly anywhere, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. But first, first we're just starting out with just the rod. What I have here is a Shakespeare Micro Series 7-foot light paired with a cheap Amazon or Temu bait runner reel. This is a scaling bait runner reel. You don't have to have a bait runner reel, but I've just chosen to have one. And for the line, I have 18-pound, again, cheap scaling braid. So, first, what we are going to do is we need a leader material. Now I'm going to use, which is on the spool, I'm going to use 8-pound Berkeley Big Game. Now you can really use any leader material that you want. This is just what I'm choosing. Preferably I'd like to have some 6-pound, but 8-pound will work just fine. I like this Berkeley Big Game stuff mainly because it's thin. It's a lot thinner than other monos, like for example Zebco Omniflex. Now I'm going to join this with an Alberto knot. If you don't know what an Alberto knot is, check out a video on it. I'd recommend Salt Strong's video on how to tie an Alberto knot. What you want to do is we're going to straighten this out. Just nip off the first couple inches. If you're wondering what these are Smith fisherman's nippers. You got like a little knife and a pick and like a little backlash pick on it. But I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of how to tie an Alberto knot. Okay, so first what you're going to want to do is you have your mono. You're going to want to make a loop with the mono. Bend it so it looks like that. Take your braid, thread it through the hole, and wrap around 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So you're going to want to end up getting something that look like that. Now you're going to wrap back 7 times, making sure that your back wraps overlap with your spacing that you made. Alright, 7 times, just like that. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to thread it through the same way that it came through, or the same direction. So like that. Now, cinch it together nice and slow. Be sure to lubricate. And there's your finished Alberto knot. Now, what is this about? Tying your rig? Yeah. Also, be sure to trim your tag end. Just like that. Trim your mono. Trim your braid. And then you're done. Just like that. Now, now you can make your leader as long or as short as you want. I want about like a 5-foot leader. So, tie your leader. Cut your leader. And now, you you choose your hook. Now, this is a very important part. If you're fishing with worms, you're fishing with dough. But my choice of bait is going to be kind of a mix between dough bait and salmon eggs. So, or I'm going to use dough bait and salmon eggs. So I've chosen to use about, what is that, maybe a size 6 or a size 4 octopus hook. No bends, no bent eye, just a straight eye octopus hook. Now, I choose to use a clinch knot. Well, I don't really think it's a clinch knot. I think it's some type of knot. I forget the name of it. Or I might have even invented it. So first what you're going to want to do, thread it through just like that. So you just end up like that. Make your loop. And I'm going to wrap it around 6 times. So you end up with that. Now what you're going to do is sort of like a clinch knot. This is sort of an improved knot. You're going to thread it through just like that. Thread it through the eye that you made already. And now go through the other one. Now, lubricate. And there you have it. There's your hook in place. There's your hook with your clinch knots or whatever knot. I like to have a very short tag end on my rig. Just like that. Now, another thing you're going to need is your weight. You can either use like a fish finder rig or you can use it the way that I'm doing. And with this way that I'm doing, I'm using split shot. I'm using 3/0 split shot. So now go about 12, maybe 13 inches above your leader material, above your hook, and clamp on your 3 split shot. Okay, there you go. You can clump them together if you like that. And there you go. There's your finished trout. There's your finished trout bait rig. So that's the bait rig that I'm showing you. Now I'm going to show you the lure rig next. For trout, you can use a number of things. I'll show you the lure rod. So we have our finished setup just like that. Now I gotta dig through the mountain of rods. So where is it? There it is. Pop him out of there. Okay. Now here's the lure rod. Again, another Shakespeare Micro Series. This is a 5-foot ultralight. Now this is perfect for playing stock trout on. It is just a phenomenal rod in general. It's super strong, super sensitive. I have caught many really nice fish on it. And I'm going to show you some different lures that you could use for trout. Now, stock trout, they are super stupid because, well, they were raised in a hatchery for their entire lives and they have never seen a hook. So you can really use a variety of lures on them. You can use small crankbaits. You can use spoons, spinners. A crankbait that works really well is like a Rapala floating minnow. Something like that. Or something like this. But I wouldn't go any bigger than this. I would stay in the grounds of this. This is a Panther Martin spinner. I have chosen to pinch the barbs off because it just makes unhooking so much easier. Just so much hassle-free. And again, this is joined by an Alberto knot. Now, the reel on this is a PC Fun Flame 500. It fits this rod perfectly. Has about 6 bearings or so, about $20. It is well worth the money. I've taken this thing in saltwater fishing for pinfish and puppy drum, and it's worked phenomenal. Never had a better reel, especially for ultralight. You could go with a 1000 size reel, but I'm going to go with a 500. So, there you go. There's your spinner. And there's basically your options for stock trout. You can really use anything. Thank you again for viewing if you've watched this far. Thank you for viewing, and I will hopefully see you guys on the water.